If the company is American, they comply, period. And thus begins one of the most important legal battles about digital privacy that no one was talking about because we were all distracted by the ice bucket challenge. This is why we need to pay attention to what's happening when these viral things are going on. The CLOUD Act, which stands for Clarifying Lawful Overseas Use of Data Act, gives U.S. law enforcement the ability to compel American tech companies, Google, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Dropbox, whoever, to hand over your data, even if that data is stored on servers in another country. If the company is American, they comply, period. So your data, which you may have assumed was protected by geography or sovereignty or the Fourth Amendment or basic human dignity, is now accessible by governments on both sides of the Atlantic, or maybe more. Let's take a look at some tools that you can use that will help you protect your privacy without being too much of a drain on your time, effort, anything like that. I want to just take a quick second to address what people are going to say. And someone always says this: if you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear. Okay, cool argument. Very thoughtful. Very 1984. So let me flip that for you. You have nothing to hide from your doctor, right? But you still have medical privacy. HIPAA is there for a reason. You have nothing to hide from your therapist. You share everything with them. But yet, privilege still exists between you and your therapist. You probably have nothing to hide from your spouse, I'm assuming. I don't know your life. But you still have a door on the bathroom. Privacy is not about guilt. Privacy is a structural feature of a free society. I know we're all busy and changing your entire digital life is super annoying. So I'm going to give you the list ranked by how much effort it takes versus how much protection it buys you. So first off, lowest effort, highest payoff, and it's free, is switching your messaging to Signal. Do you remember Signal from the Pete Hegseth Signalgate? Signal is an encrypted app. The reason that Pete Hegseth's war plans got leaked was because some idiot added a journalist to their Signal chat. So it wasn't that someone accessed their Signal, it's that they invited somebody in. Signal's free. It works on iPhone and Android, and it looks basically like any other messaging app. The difference is that it's end-to-end encrypted on everything. So text, calls, photos, videos, anything that you send through there, all that Signal can access is when you logged in. They've been legally compelled multiple times to hand over data and essentially handed nothing over because that's what they have. If you do nothing else, do this. Get Signal, get all of your contacts on Signal. It takes a few minutes to get set up and it's free. WhatsApp does end-to-end encryption, but Meta owns it and still collects your metadata. Wonder where they got the name Meta. Meta collects who you've texted, how often, when, all of that stuff through WhatsApp. And it's very much available. Number 2, email. So for email, I would suggest switching to ProtonMail. It's end-to-end encrypted. It's based in Switzerland, and it's not subject to the CLOUD Act demands. They offer free tiers, so you can get a free email account. They have a VPN as well. So it's not quite as slick as Gmail. There are some trade-offs that you have to make when it comes to your privacy. So if it really matters, I would highly recommend Proton. Number 3 is cloud storage. Google Drive, iCloud, Dropbox, OneDrive, they're all American companies and they're all CLOUD Act compliant. So if you're storing any sensitive stuff, look at Tresorit. It's a Swiss zero-knowledge encryption company, or you can also use Proton Drive, which comes along with ProtonMail. Next up, and I know, trust me, this is not my favorite thing, passwords. Use a password manager. Bitwarden is open source, free, zero knowledge, meaning they can't read your vault even if someone asks them to. LastPass has had breaches. I'm not going to pretend that LastPass hasn't had breaches. Use Bitwarden. Number 5, encryption on your devices. Turn on full disk encryption. On a Mac, it's File Vault. On Windows, it's BitLocker. Modern iPhones are encrypted by default when you set a PIN, so make sure to set a PIN. Android is largely the same on recent versions. This doesn't help much with the CLOUD Act specifically, which is about data at rest on computer servers, but it absolutely helps if your phone is seized, lost, or stolen. You can also turn off the biometric data so they can't just hold it up to your face to open it.